everybody. It's me, it's Joe610, Killian, whatever you want to call me. I respond to Hey Jackass sometimes even. I did that little bit. That's, if you didn't recognize it, it's part of Master Exploder by Tenacious D. I learned that not too long ago, really, a couple months actually, and it's a really fun song to play. But the reason I played that is because this video is going to be about kind of the power chord shape, and that's what that was. Power chords. Power chords is all it was. So, and they're one of the easily the most recognizable tool of the rocker in like their entire arsenal. I mean, you got the power slide, you got the Keith Richards kind of thing, but I mean, it's one of the most signature things in a rock song. That it's not a rock song if it doesn't have it, is basically the thing. So once you learn these, kind of anything really, you're gonna be able to figure out any of the songs you want to learn. If they have power chords in them, it's really easy to figure them out. So we'll get started. My last video was about it was about chords, and I taught you some minor chord, or not minor, like A minor, but some chords that you can use, and some basic chords that would be in a lot of the different songs you're going to hear. But what I didn't mention, I should have, but I didn't mention that when you play a chord, you're going to want to make sure that your one finger, if it's on a certain fret and a certain string, you're going to want to make sure it stays only on that string, because if it's hitting something else, you hear that? That's not going to sound very well. So, if you're playing like a C chord, see, that's me doing it lazily. Here's me doing it for real. But you just got to make sure to see, like this E string on the C chord, you're not playing that, so if your middle finger is touching that, like that, that doesn't matter. The best it'll do is just kind of make it easier for you to play, and you could even nick that low E and it won't play for the chord you're playing, so that's a good thing. But just when you're doing these chords, make sure you're clear of every other string, and then you'll make a very good sound. So, basic start to any power chord is an F bar chord. And basically, you take your point index, bar the first fret. Might take a while to get the hang of it, to make your hand, I guess, strong enough for it, but in the end it'll be worth it. You don't really necessarily have to bar the whole thing. You can kind of arc your finger a little bit, but that's only because you're going to be pushing strings with the rest of your fingers too. So, bar on the first fret, high E, open, your B, open, well, not really open, it's going to be on the first fret, but it's already barred, so it's open. Your G is going to be middle finger, fret 2, or fret 3. No, fret 2. That's right. That's what you have so far. And then pinky finger, 3rd fret of your D string. Then ring finger, 3rd fret of the A string. Then what you can do with that is you can move it up. There's a G chord, and then up and up and up, and there's certain chords you can hit that are the same thing as playing them down here, just a different kind of feel to them. If you listen real close, you can tell there's a difference between this and this, but they're the same chord. But that's the basic general idea of power chords. They're going to involve these 3 fingers for sure. You can throw the middle finger in there in a certain place if you want to, But usually, or actually it'll be these free fingers. Three. I said free. 3 fingers, these ones. Basic power chord is finger, any generic fret on the E string or even the A string. It doesn't matter which one you're on. It's going to be a power chord either way. Any fret there, as long as your ring finger is 2 frets, a whole step above it. Power chord. Now, a lot of people, a lot of rock players will add this pinky finger like that. Add it on this D string, and it'll sound better. And then from there, you might as well add the ring finger on the G string. Simple like that. And then from there, you can work out all sorts of different rhythms, just playing with it, going with the vibe, whatever you can make sound right. And see, where I went with Master Exploder was you start out with a power chord up here on 7 and 9 of the D and A strings, but you also play the low E too. So you play that, and then you go down to 3 and 5, all 3 fingers, 3 and 5, then 5 and 7, and then 7 and 9. Me. Simple as that. And then from there you can make all sorts of different kinds of rhythms, different kinds of riffs. It's really such a basic idea, but it sounds so awesome when it gets played with rock music that it became so popular. And I'm not surprised that it did, because it's a great tool to use. So from there, it's just basically kind of BSing your way through the rest of the song. If you don't know what you're playing, power chord to it. If you can figure out what they are. What I played before was a part of Kickapoo when Meatloaf, or JB's dad in the movie, started yelling at him right after he beat him for playing that song. See, they did that because that's like a Meatloaf kind of thing. Meatloaf did that a lot. They'd do the G chord or whatever fret they're on. They'd do that, and then they'd move the pinky up to the G string. And I'm just following the fret / fingering combination of the Kickapoo song. So as you can see, if Meatloaf does it, and everyone else does, Rolling Stones, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, everybody. I can't say anymore because there's really everyone else does it. So that's much of a common thing as just playing regular chords and stuff like that. So hopefully you understood all that. I hope you did, because I've been known to be a really bad teacher, and I don't really want to mess this up for you. I don't want to teach you anything wrong. So if you hear something different on a different video or from a different person, in all reality, they are probably right, because I've just been learning off the internet for like 2 years or so, and I'm pouring out everything I've learned onto YouTube. So, and I guess I know enough about it to play, but there's some parts about it that I don't know. I mean, until yesterday, I was calling this a capo. It's pronounced capo. I was pronouncing a whole bunch of stuff wrong, and I mean, see, you really don't have to have a vast knowledge of it to know how to do it, really. But I'm still learning, and so are you. But that's the nice thing about my videos is I'm not like affiliated with any website that you'd have to pay for to get this kind of information. I'm just doing it just because I'm bored, really. But that's beside the point. I'm just doing it to do it, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. And if you like the videos, go ahead and subscribe. This is a different channel from my normal channel. But go ahead, subscribe, like, comment, send me a message with any song requests you might want me to do in the future, because I'm going to start doing some different stuff after I get as much of the basics done as I can. I'm still kind of thinking of what I'm going to do for the next video, so when you see me next, it might be a different day, different shirt, different hat, whatever. It'll be different. So, hope you enjoyed the videos. I enjoy making them. I'll see you next time.